We'd like to welcome back to Art in the Air and Art in the Air Spotlight the one and only Billy Foster and Renee Miles Foster. And they've got a whole new event coming up. It's actually a celebration of Billy's wonderful 60-year career coming up on September 20th at 3 p.m. And it's a whole afternoon of jazz along with some of his regular trio and additional people. Renee and Billy, welcome back to Art in the Air Spotlight.
Thank you, Larry.
Much. Yeah, we love you so much. It's so good to see you.
Well, it's good to be seen, and it's also good to participate in this celebration for Billy. It really didn't start out like this. Tell them what you thought, Billy.
Well, what I thought was that we'd just do a concert at IUN, supported by the university. But then I thought the theater was rather big, and so I added some extra friends along, and then Renee was involved, and some things happened that I actually didn't know about.
Well, you know, the private name is Miss Extravaganza, and because of that, I have to then add a little flair to everything. And with that in mind, I wanted to make sure that along the way, we celebrate Billy's long and tedious career. I mean, it's been fun, but it's been a lot of work. And behind the scenes, he started at the tender age of 7. And so now he is actually 78 years old, still performing, still playing, still celebrating jazz music and its wonderful history. And along with that, you know, we just wanted to make sure we let our friends, family, and those who have supported us through all these years, provide them with a little taste of music, community coming together to interact and communicate and also learn about various things. Like we have, what is his name? Rick Wilkerson from Indianapolis with what is it called?
The Indiana Historical Music Program.
And it's a museum, actually. And what they do, they're coming to make sure that they can document the various artists, the musicians, and put them in their museum so that their history and legacy won't be forgotten. Then we have AARP coming to have information for the seniors and those interested. We also have Calumet Regional Archives who will be there to tell people about them being present in Indiana University's library at Indiana University Northwest. We also have Jamie Abersol. Would you tell them a little bit about that?
Jamie Abersol, who is an educator. He's been an educator for years. He has what we call a play-along series for jazz, and he's an NEA jazz master. He's also contributing to support this particular concert.
Can you tell me a little bit about the musicians?
Well, some of the musicians, the regular trio, Bruce Evans on bass and Lanny Turner on drums and Renee on vocals will be performing. But we've also added Jacoby Berry on vibes, Bill Boris at the guitar, and Tim McNamara on saxophone to broaden out the group and do some extra things. So we're really excited about that.
It sounds fabulous.
And with that, it's going to just be a wonderful time for everybody to enjoy the arts and celebrate. Also, we're advocates for jazz music, but we're also advocates for cancer and research and also all the efforts that it takes to put the doctors in place and nurses and various things.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that Indiana University Northwest is also going to sponsor a reception after the concert where we can all gather.
And there also are underwriters, which we were very appreciative of. The tickets for this performance, because it's being underwritten by Indiana University Northwest, their pricing was $5 for seniors, $15 general admission. And I proposed to them that because I would go to the various seniors and say $5, they say, oh no, we got to help in some way. So with them offering a $10 donation, it goes to the arts program, the total amount that I collect. And so with that, I have 200 tickets to sell, in which case I'm almost out. And then we have several volunteers from organizations, groups, and surrounding churches and businesses and individuals and city administrators and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
We hopefully will have the mayor just say a few words. And also going back to the University of Chicago, guess what? We have Dr. Smulowitz, which is an oncologist of Billy's, and he's been your oncologist for how long?
A long time. I think 17 years we were discussing.
And
It's
then
been quite a while.
and-
Do you all have any questions?
Well, I think you're
Ask
filling
them
out
later.
most of the thing. We have a little over a minute left here. So you have reception. You also, I think, Renee, you said you're going to have some artwork in the lobby.
We have an art exhibit. We have Ryan Bennett, who is
Yeah.
a sculptor. We have Jackie Player Saunders, who's an artist. We have Marion Mukes, who actually is Billy's friend from kindergarten, and he's a fabulous artist. And then I'll have things to exhibit as well. Going back to University of Chicago, before we forget, we have Blaze Polite, who is over the facility, University of Chicago facility in Crown Point, and then the nurses and various people that will come. We're also on a PFAC committee at the University of Chicago, and tell them about that.
Well, we actually are almost out of time there, so
Oh,
just want to
okay.
make sure we got the thing. Saturday, September 20th at 3 p.m. Billy will be joined by his fellow musicians at IU Northwest. You can get tickets through Renee, or you can also get them online at IU events, Billy Foster and Friends. Thank you so much for coming in Art on the Air Spotlight. Art on the Air Spotlight and the complete 1-hour program on Sunday is brought to you by Ember Forge Consulting, thoughtful marketing and digital learning built to express your purpose and grow your reach. Learn more at emberforgeconsulting.com/grow.